Taj nema suritke u Prijepolju. To nema suritke. Opa, nema. Opa. Šta je to? Spreman.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Kaka. Well, there's the clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice-looking ball. Dink through. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has been slung wide.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Jest baš dobro.
That's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure. Opts for safety. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Bosnia and Herzegovina yet to have an attempt on goal. Kaká. Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. They're urging him to shoot. It's a goal kick.
Jel se do linije se igraju?
Oh, now
mislim,
here's an
da.
interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
He's picked his way through. He slings it in. Mohamed Salah with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Platini. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Nesta gets across to intercept that. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Driving through the middle. Real chance here. 30 minutes gone. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Maldini eases him off the ball. Referee has just said play on. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's McManaman. There's the shot! Goal! Bosnia-Herzegovina! And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
After 36 minutes is number 20, George Best. George Best. George Best.
Svidio mu ovom, brate. Šta ima kod tebi, brate, gdje si? No, šta no?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Čuješ što mi, Momo? Što priča preko joysticka zanima? Ah, dobro, čuješ, super. Jer vam sam pozivan slušat samo tako da... Opet, brate, da nije previše taj kafe, jebate. Ajde, Damir. Hvala, brate. Ajde. A ja, brate, danas bolestan nešto, tako da, a opet moram ući odirati.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic might just make this. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing great feet there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Yes.
A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great ball, and he's in here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to
Ne
capitalize on now.
slati, ne
Oh, that's
slati
a key
sad.
interception. Bosnia and Herzegovina leading then,
Pa
courtesy
ništa
of the
drugo
goal
slati,
scored late
stvarno
in
to.
the first half here. 1-0. Takes the shot.
Trebao sam pustiti jedan i kriti si onda pasati.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aj, kvani što ga piješ 3 sata, jebote, nego smo završiti jutro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's found a way through. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Bosnia and Herzegovina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Crveni mu tako.
Bosnia and Herzegovina
Nemamo svi tako
carry
udati.
a one-goal lead. Ferdinand has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Šta je nepošteno?
Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost
Nije
anyone.
prejak.
Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he'll be
Ali opet
annoyed with himself for
pogrešno
not getting there.
uradiš.
Yaya Toure.
Mislim, ja tebi pritiskao pa da si morao se
More and
riješiti
more
opet da
pressure on
bere
the ball
koliko.
here.
Ali nije.
Ferdinand. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure.
A ima sigurno više od njega.
Best. Now it's Kaka. He's gone for goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out to the right. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. McManaman. And it's Hullet. Hullet powering forward. Has a shot!
Da.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And that has put paid to that. Platini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Platini. Hullet. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's managed to get free. It's Salah! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mohamed Salah just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Neymar. McManaman. McManaman will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance!
Daj se. Ali šta mi se odbio? Ništa mi se nije odbilo. Ništa mi se nije odbilo. Jedino što se odbilo, to je otišlo korijeno. A ne ugo.
They've played it short.
Da, se nije odbilo.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Riješio lik i stigao je
And
opet.
he's forced to go back. And it's Bellingham. Pinches it off him. Platini engages and forces him off the ball. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. It's run loose here. Yaya Toure. Platini. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gets his head on it! Oh, he's been caught, and it's come back out to him. And There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
Kažeš
dogged
uzmi
defence
i
on the
mare.
other. And here's Hullet. Pepe does really well there, strong defending. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Takes a shot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He came in hard, very hard.
There will be 1 minute
It's
added
McManaman.
time.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bosnia and Herzegovina have done it. Their solitary...
Sad ti dolazi Semih. Bić. Vjerujem, ovo je tražim, mislim tražim. Mazak traži, ali Pirlo ne može bolje.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
Da probamo Fernandes i Semih.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. We have already started here. McManaman.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Bosnia and Herzegovina have their second corner now. Bruno Fernandes, who's short. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
Sviđa.
McManaman running with the ball. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Now it's Pele. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Vieira going full tilt down the left. Oh, just skips. Shot a goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that
Neyse
is
şimdi
about as cool as
bizi
they come. He picked his spot expertly.
hadi sumo gol Doğan topu.
Fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the
Yeah.
keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aims beyond the defence. Pullet.
Ah.
Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end...
Jesimo, baš si me pročito sve tako čovjek.
Nesta.
Druž, ja bol zabio, ali bio sam ja krivo.
Bruno Fernandes. Bosnia and Herzegovina are behind here
Halo,
despite
halo,
their
halo.
domination of possession. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
McManaman.
Bosnia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's gone for a throw-in. Showing great feet there. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And the shot! It's a loose ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pullet. Kilitsoy! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the
Well,
breakthrough hasn't
semi
come yet,
assist.
Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Feminist.
Bosnia and Herzegovina have their third corner.
A tu je bio problem.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pullet. Can he spark a counter here? Nesta cuts it out. Zola. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. McManaman. Driving forward. Maldini
Okay,
gets
yeah.
good distance on it. Bosnia and Herzegovina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bruno Fernandes. Bosnia and Herzegovina do have a chance to counter here. And here's McManaman.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McManaman cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Aha. Slušaj, mališ.
Yaya Toure. That'll be a throw-in.
أنا جوز يزين.
Bosnia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Bruno. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ibrahimovic looking understandably energised after his goal. Driving on and making good progress. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Shot could be... It's McManaman! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief.
Kusur bu ya.
Let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yeah, that's well seen too. Oh, cracking ball. Messi. Goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham. Goes for a shot! There it is!
Was ist das?
Quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's
Das
great
ist was.
composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Bu cezana var. I'm sure he needs some happy.
And it's half-time here. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution for...
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
And the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Jebote dan.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ibrahimovic. McManaman. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He's through here. uncompromising challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
He cuts out the supply. Closing in on goal. That's a decent clearance.
Bosnia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kilishoy providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared away.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Toure cuts out the pass. Best can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bosnia and Herzegovina perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Kilishoy. And it's Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? And the finish!
Semih ya.
It's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this
Buyur
every
bir.
week.
Şey sarı bir.
Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Another moment of
Sim.
magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Hvala, brate. A momom piše mi stream. Kaže, ko je ovaj s kim igraš pojma? Nema dvije čiste. Da ga nema, trebalo bi ga izmisliti. I tako, ako nemoj Momo, nije on. Nemoj Momo, nije on taki. Šalim se, kaže, kako sam lagan, ma za on se zezam.
Bosnia and Herzegovina need to make something happen here.
Number 23.
Now it's
Mbappe.
Surely a foul, free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Pa nisam, Bog. Možemo jedino ući odgru.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good shooting chance!
A šta si rekao? Šta si rekao? Molim, nisam te nešto čuo. Nešto se ne čuješ dobro. A biti Neymara vidimo. Frizure.
Bosnia and Herzegovina take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Delivery from Mbappe.
Nemoj srat.
And yes, it's there. They have
Šta
stolen the level at the last. That was
Šta
a
sam ono rekao
given.
bio?
It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of
A
vintage
jebote,
player
ovdje
is.
se mogu
More than
povjeti na
running
Maldini,
track.
nastavno za onih koji drži mačku i čako ništa.
Number 22.
And very quickly, the substitute.
Oni ne moru, nemoj tako.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into these dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hop. Aa işte.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hop.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
They've played it short.
Best. 3 minutes at a time.
They're urging him to shoot.
Aa
No
işte
messing
sinirli
about,
tabii.
just bludgeoned away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Deep into stoppage time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Number 3.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on to replace him is
Bosnia and Herzegovina conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they
Ona
have
može
what it
kaçtı bu.
takes?
Offside.
Bellingham is the team's great visionary. Neymar. Little pass back. That has not gone well. Best. Bosnia and Herzegovina have reclaimed it.
Aa hissettim penaltı.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram. Mbappe chasing after it. Yaya Toure. Bosnia and Herzegovina looking to pass their way through. Nice looking ball. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Bosnia and Herzegovina finding their passes. Bale. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Zola. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. In with the challenge. It's a searching pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Best. Neymar. And he skips past his man.
Ha da. Kako uvijek zadnja milisekunda, brat.
First half of extra time.
now with a quick request for
Both teams have run themselves into the ground.
Ma
Now they
daj,
can't
biš.
let anyone have one last moment of magic in them.
Taman tako će mi ovdje.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's cut it out. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears. Shot, surely! And for a moment, time stood still. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Neymar with the short one. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a lucky 7th corner. They've played it short. And it's Thuram. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Može skršio gore, nema nikog potrebe.
So, what can they come up with here?
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Out to the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. And this is Bale. Best. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Bellingham.
Ne glavom, volej.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Chance here to counter. That's been cut out, well played. He is through here. And that has been cleared. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Mogu se.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the
Why do
manager
you do?
asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. Mbappe first in line. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Mbappe is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Bale will take their second. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
So, the second man in line. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Lako TV, pa ne mogu te baš.
Didn't waver.
Bosnia and Herzegovina from one behind. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save for the keeper.
This to put them 2 up. Keeper's gone the wrong way. And that doubles their lead. The margin of error is 0. Bosnia and Herzegovina. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bosnia and Herzegovina with the corner, they're first. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Quarter of an hour played. Look at the space here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's tidy. And it's Bruno Fernandes. So it is still 0-0. Vieira. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. He's free, he has got space. He can get that clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, and the finish!
Da.
And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very
Mm,
comfortable
držao
playing
sam
on the
rad.
break. They're really swift.
Držao sam ravno zato što znam kako ćeš to.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Kaká. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's been given away. He's on it. Can he get away? Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot!
Aj, zag se.
Nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Kaká is onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram gets it clear. It's McManaman. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Messi. Chance here to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice sequence of passes this. Mohamed Salah.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bruno Fernandes. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Old Trafford.
And the action is back on the way.
Bosnia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, such a clever touch. He might be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kilitshoy. Bruno Fernandes. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nesta. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Pelé. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pele.
Oh, dying.
Looking tidy in possession here. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Kaka. Now there's a fine ball. Just about up to the hour now. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's an excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bruno Fernandes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's McManaman. McManaman going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bellingham. Bosnia and Herzegovina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Looking for a runner. Will play through for the wide man. He's in a great position here. Thuram. Bruno Fernandes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's come loose. And he thumps it clear.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pele. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Bosnia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Kaka gets into a good position. Driving through. Tries a shot! Oh,
Sim.
with style. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of
Sim,
taking the
sim.
lead should be our initial
you-
reflection. And
Are you
that's
smacking me,
priceless.
Mark?
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the
Have
keeper
you
look
smacking me,
one
Mark?
way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Nice.
Bosnia and Herzegovina have fired themselves
Yes,
in front.
yes.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Last chance, perhaps. Looking for option. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In it comes. Desperate defending required here. In by Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brate, ne mislim da nisi napunio sam spamirao ga.
All hands on deck for this one. That has been knocked clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ferdinand with the clearance. Nice interception, well timed. And that will be
Šta
the
piše, ko je
final
ovo
act.
ime? Sevi? Što je? Sem?
Bosnia-Herzegovina
Ne
have
vidim da li.
held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest.
Ajde još jednu da idem. Kojeg? Spomire golman. Koliko gusto postupu se štuta. Pomirio sam golmana, nisi ni napunio, brate, žuriš. Aj. Od 2 metra. Gdje 75, tu nema, to može biti triple inde, bok. Nema tu 75, nema teorije. Nema tu 75, druži, to ti je 60. Možda 65, ali prije ide 60. Ma nije, to sam misliš. Pa evo, dole, pa ne 65. Pa dole stric, uzeo poslije mene, isto 65. Ako siđem dole kod njega, isto ne bi rekao gdje je veći televizor, u stvari su isto. Što igraš na Blimpu? Brate, jak sam se uvijek sa Blimpa prebacio na Dynamic Wide 0.10. Kod ja trčim po terenu, znači mogu, ne moću.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. We have already started here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pele, he's found a way through. That's too far for anyone. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. McManaman. Oh, this is a terrific run. Kilishoy, he's shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. Pele. And he's there to clear it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's on it. Can he get away? And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Bruno Fernandes. Kaká. Good driving run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Kaká. That's good play. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now this could be a chance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a good run down the right. That is good strength. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Kaká. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Pelé. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kilishoy is... Kilishoy! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kilishoy is offering a wry smile there.
Bosnia and Herzegovina with the corner. They're first. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass somewhat off target. Pelé.
Nisam Boga.
That defending is
Jednog djelačnog
persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has a look up. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Krenuti sam prebacio na golmana. Očekivao sam da će štruku poslati. I sam malo što sam, milimetar što sam malo dva sisao.
This for the lead. He has spurned it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Yaya Toure. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kilishoy looking to penetrate opposition line. And another try! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break,
Cut.
not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Bosnia and Herzegovina have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Pelé. McManaman looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, that is a nice touch. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Bosnia and Herzegovina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway. Bosnia and Herzegovina carrying a one-goal lead. Driving on and making good progress.
Bosnia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bosnia and Herzegovina just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's lost his man here. That's a good run he's making there. Messi. Messi's cross. Terrific header. They've done it! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 21.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number
Zola
23.
has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Nedved. Substitutions taking place.
Bosnia and Herzegovina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Nice looking ball. Maldini cuts it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's surging through. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. And he's gone backward here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's definitely not his best. Played back in. Mbappe. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. Probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Oh, nicely intercepted. Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Hullet. Neymar. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Bale. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
1 minute added time.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Shapes to shoot! Number 20, George Best. Number 6, Giuseppe Bergomi.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hullet might just make this. Zola, he's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Nedved could move up a gear here. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bosnia and Herzegovina take the lead. Long ball upfield. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Steaming on goalwards. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break.
Сесен
No
та играч не
shortage
може
of
да
pace
бацне.
nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution in progress.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He is through here. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yaya Toure. And it's Bale. And he's cut it out. Best. Bosnia and Herzegovina finding their passes. Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zola. Now it's come to nothing.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's got away. Beckenbauer with the foul.
To nije sam skršen. Pa možda je procijenio da bi izgubio.
Keeper is right behind it. Very much into the last knockings. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game.
Šta je, ne sviđa ti se Neymar? Brate, ovaj Fernandes je majke mu tako, Boga mi. Ja njega inače ne volim, idem na žensko slobilo po pičku maternu, ali... Ovo je najnoviji Cruyff na Mugnja. Ko? Šta ugasi? Je to u igri ili jesu u igri? Koliko ima kicking power? Kod mene 88. A van igraju u stvari 88, u igri vjerovatno 90. Ajde, vratite mi opstuju. Ajde.